So, for the first Blaze Slayer boss, you will need a full set of neckhorn armor with a tarantula helmet, preferably recombed. This you can get from the auction house or from floor 7. You will also need an overflux or a mana flux, a wand of atonement with ultimate voice 5, which you can get upon reaching Zombie Slayer level 7. You will also need an aspect of the void and a giant sword, which you can get from floor 6. And you will also need a blaze pet with roughly 300 magical power. For the tier 2 Blaze Slayer boss, you will need a full set of crimson armor, or if you can't survive, sorrow. You will also need an overflux, wand of atonement, aspect of the void, and 2 daggers, which you can get from Blaze Slayer. You will also need a blaze pet and roughly 500 to 600 magical power. The tier 3 boss is much harder than the tier 2, but for this boss you'll need roughly the same gear, just upgraded a lot. You will still need crimson armor, just try and get this to the 4th tier fiery. You will also need the 2 daggers, try and get these to tier 2. You will also need an aspect of the void and various healing items like a Hyperion, florid zombie sword, or wand of atonement. You will also need a plasma flux. As for magical power, you should get roughly 800 or 900, and as a pet, use the golden dragon pet. For the tier 4 boss, you will need a full set of sorrow or crimson like for the other bosses. Just try and get this to infernal tier. You will also need the tier 3 daggers, which you can get from Blaze Slayer, and aspect of the void, plus plasma flux, and various other healing items like Hyperion, florid zombie sword, and wand of atonement. You will also need roughly 1000 magical power and a golden dragon pet. For this boss, you will also need a lot of skill, so you might need to practice it over and over again.